Hello and welcome to a new series of videos, which I'm going to call for the moment, Design in Minecraft. That is subject to change, but we'll get onto why it's called that in just a second. So yes, a new type of video. I've been wanting to try different videos for a long time, not just LPs. I've been wanting to do different types of videos. I'll get onto more about that later. So I thought, let's make a new series. And let's do it about Minecraft. Now I know Minecraft is just everywhere. It's just everywhere, and it kind of gets on my nerves. Just how popular and just how it's like it claws away at LPers. It's like play me. You know you'll get views. Go on, sell out, sell me your soul almost. But maybe a bit over the top there. It does annoy me. But I chose to do Minecraft because it's only going to be a background footage. I'm not really going to concentrate on the footage because I can't even see it. I haven't even recorded it yet. But the reason why I'm not doing anything else apart from background footage is because there's Let's Plays everywhere. I'm not doing a Let's Play of Minecraft. Sorry, end of. And Joe, why? Go into YouTube right now. Go onto YouTube, go on the main page, go to the search bar, type in Let's Play Minecraft, that's all. Then narrow the search results down to just today. Just today. And there will be easily over 2, 3, 4,000 videos in one day of Let's Play Minecraft. How can you compete with that? How can you make yours so amazingly original that 4,000 others are going to be worse? You can't. There's just no way. That's why I'm not doing a Let's Play. There's too many. It's oversaturated. End of. Rant over. But not quite yet. What I am going to do, actually, I'm using Minecraft as background footage because there is an aspect of Minecraft that I love. And that is the building, obviously. Main part of Minecraft is building, crafting. And what I like about it is the journey that you have when you play Minecraft and you want to build something. Excuse me. So, you have an idea for a building that has some kind of process in it, maybe it has redstone, and you start out building it, and you think, oh, that doesn't quite work, oh, what about this block? How am I going to fit the redstone in here? What does that look like? Step back. You change plans, you reorganize things, and you end up with something that could look completely different to how you originally intended it to. And that's what I love. I love the journey that you have when you build things in Minecraft. Obviously, I think the footage you're seeing is of me in creative mode, but it's probably better to do it in single player because then you're limited by what blocks you have and what you have access to. But I chose creative mode simply because it's just easier. And the thing I like about that in Minecraft is you can focus on tiny little details. It's the tiny things about buildings that really make them stand out, like using levers there and a bit of fence post there and fence gates there and the pattern on the floor. I love that kind of just attention to detail you can have. And that's why I wanted to make a series of videos just showing me trying to do something like that. Just trying to do the little things to make a nice, not a massive building. You're not going to see some huge, humongous world edit, MC edit thing. It's going to be nice, smallish, neat, but really, hopefully, detailed building. I haven't done it yet, so hopefully it will turn out like that. So that's Minecraft. However, I'm not going to be focusing too much on that because these videos have a secondary purpose. There's always been topics that I wanted to discuss on my channel. I watch some other people's videos, they bring up things about, I don't know, nostalgia, or just YouTube, or they bring up just big topics, and I like to think about them, and I'd like to talk about them, but the problem is, with LPs, there's not really a right place to talk about it, because, you're playing a game, you've got to focus on playing and not dying, which doesn't always work for me. Which is why when I play LPs, I usually focus on the game and I talk about something to do with the game. So if it was Simpsons, I would talk about Simpsons episodes, or if it was Bond, I'd talk about Bond films, because at least that focuses it in for me, so I don't jumble up and say something completely different. That still works if it's about the game. If I try and talk about something completely different, then it just wouldn't work. It would take you out of the game, it would take me out of the game, and it would ruin the video. So I need a nice place to talk about topics. So hey, there we go. It's like two jigsaw pieces. We have this Minecraft video background footage, and we have the commentary topic. They can mesh together to create a nice series, which I'm going to call, for the moment, Design in Minecraft. Okay, and in the future I might talk a bit more about what I'm designing, or if you have any questions or something, but this is just a pilot. I don't know how the hell this is going to go. So, episode 1. As you can see by the title, it is my YouTube philosophy and aspirations. So, before we start, I'd like to thank, myself for starters, because this is actually a kind of update to my previous video, which was also, I think it was called Me, Myself and My YouTube Philosophy, and that was over a year ago now, so I'm going to do an update video to that, see how things have changed. But also I want to thank, because the reason I went back and looked at my old video is because I watched a newer video by okay, sorry about that, I'm going to keep taking some sips of water to ease my throat. Anyway, because I watched a newer video by an LPer, or just a gamer I think I call him, called Wombler, who made a recent video called Aspirations on YouTube, and that got me thinking about my own. So thank you for that, because you are in part the reason for this video. Okay. Warning, I'm going to warn you now. There's going to be a whole lot of ranting and rambling in this video, because I've made some notes, 3 pages of notes for this video, of just random things about philosophy, not really philosophy, but my outlook, it should really be called. But I like philosophy because it sounds posher, and the future of my channel. Oh my god, my voice, it's already running out. Okay, so my YouTube philosophy, how on earth am I going to start? How am I going to start this massive topic that could just go on and on and on? Don't worry, I'll try and make this video not overly long, but I can't say I'll be concise. The first word I've got down here, underneath my YouTube philosophy, is enjoyment, and that's probably the key to it all. Enjoyment. I see so many people, well, not so many, but I see quite a few people, if I just happen to watch a video by an LPer, and they might be worrying about views, they might be worrying about subscribers, they might be worrying about their growth. And it really, well, it doesn't boggle my mind, but it really makes me think about priorities with YouTube and what their goals were to begin with. Because my goal to begin with was that very word. I wanted to enjoy it. I think when I first started, it was because I just played a marathon session of the Simpsons game with a friend, and I thought this was fun to do. And I thought this would be really fun to do, and then put it on YouTube. And so I did. Simple as that. And so I see all these people worrying about, will this game get this many views? How am I going to get bigger? How am I going to do this? I'm worried about whatever. Now I can understand if they want a few more views, because looking back at my older video, in it I said you need an audience. And in most cases you do need an audience. I'd say I need an audience in some way or another, because you're kind of presenting a game, and to present something you need someone watching, right? So yeah, I can kind of understand why they want viewers and everything. But there's also another side you could do, which is people make videos not for people to watch them, but for their own personal reasons. They need like a way to release something. That could sound quite dodgy, but you know, like it'll be purely for themselves. And I'd say that was also kind of my outlook to begin with. It was nice to have an audience, although there wasn't much at the very beginning. Um, but it was also, I really enjoyed doing it just for me. I really enjoyed making the videos and editing and rendering, and the whole process made me quite proud. I was like, oh, I made that video, I made that channel, I made that LP, that was mine, and it's quite selfish, but everyone's selfish about their own things. That's just the way it is. You're proud of your own stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. Be proud of your videos if they're any good, although my old videos weren't very good. But moving on. um, God, this is what I mean. I'm going to start going on a tangent and then not realise where to go back to. Um, Luckily, because this is post commentary, I can edit out all of the big gaps. So hopefully there should be some kind of fluent ish commentary. If not, then I failed clearly. So yes, we just start back at the very first word, enjoyment. That is probably my main outlook on YouTube. You've got to enjoy it, because if I'm not enjoying it, what the hell is the point of doing it? If I didn't enjoy the process of it, if I didn't enjoy recording it, and there is so much more to making an LP, and I'm not going to say it's difficult, because it's not really that difficult. But, and I've seen some other people say, oh, God, making videos is so difficult because you need to render it, then you need to, or edit it, then you need to render it, then you need to upload it. It's not difficult, come on. Compare that to doing an 8-hour shift job. Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing. But I'm not saying it's difficult, but I'm saying there's just more to it. There's more to it than just seeing a video appear on YouTube. And all those steps I enjoy. And the reason I enjoy them is because YouTube and making videos is a great place to learn. And it's a great place to grow. Not as a channel, but as a human being. Okay? Since I started over a year and a half ago, back in January of 2011, and now, I've learned so much about technical aspects, but also about myself. And this could get very philosophical and soppy and just stupid, but I have learned a bit about myself in terms of the way I speak, the way I present myself to strangers, basically. It was how I presented my personality, my character, my commentary, the way I spoke to you all, the way I spoke, yeah. So I learned a lot about that, and that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. So, YouTube and LPing, enjoy it, learn about yourself, grow as a person. What I don't agree with, quite severely, is when people see YouTube for something that it isn't. And that is a money source or a way to get famous, to get big. And anyone who thinks this is basically disillusioned with what YouTube is, because it's not those things. It is those things for certain people, certain lucky people who put in hours and hours of making videos or whatever. But to most other people, like you and me, it's just a place to upload videos. It's just a place to upload videos for entertainment and also to socialise with other LPers, with other viewers, anything else. It is not a place to start earning money. And it's really odd that people go into YouTube expecting money, as if they deserve it. And especially LPing, you see they're putting adverts on straight away, which is a big mistake in terms of copyright. But it's also a big mistake because they don't. Why do they want money? They're not going to get anything. You're going to get like pennies worth, or cents worth if you're in America, or whatever currency you have, and it's small. It's got to be small, because you're not going to get thousands of millions of views. When people think they deserve money, it gets me thinking about what they thought it was when they went into it. Because I see it as a hobby. That is all it is. It is a hobby. It's not a job. It's not a career, for goodness sake. It's a hobby. And do you know what hobbies are? They're activities that you do for fun. And a lot of times it's activities that you have to pay for fun. You have to put money into it to get enjoyment out of it. It's not the other way around. You don't do it and then get money back. It's not a two-way system here. No. It's just for fun. And like any other, like, alright, say an old man's hobby might be model trains. Does he get money back from the model trains? No. He pays for those little model trains and the little tracks and the little sceneries and the little men. He puts money into it. So anyone that really wants money from this, I don't understand your thinking. And either you're incredibly greedy or you're incredibly stupid. One of the two, or both. Now that may be rude, I'm sorry if that's rude to anyone, but you've got to get a grip on what YouTube is, and what YouTube isn't. I told you I'd ramble, my goodness I'm rambling. Anyway, the thing is, LPing can be expensive. You know, if you want a decent quality picture, you're going to need to get a PVR, which is not cheap a lot of the times, or you need a good microphone, or you need a good computer to edit and upload and render and all that stuff. So it's not as if you can just jump straight into it either. And I didn't jump straight into it. I did buy a crappy little Dazzle, and I bought a microphone, and I tried to get the best quality I could with the equipment I had. And that's just, I didn't do very well. I could do better looking back. I know I could have done better, but I was learning. That's what I said earlier. You learn as you go. And that's the thing I like. Because you can see progress. You can look back and you can see how different you were back then to how you are now. And I get enjoyment from that. I get enjoyment from seeing how, oh, clearly I'm better now than I was. That's a thing to be proud of. The other day I commented on a video to a person and I asked them what was their goal. Why did they want likes? Why did they want subs? Why did they want favourites? Because they said the typical thing, like, sub, favourite at the end of the video. And I wanted to know why. In the end they didn't actually give an answer to why, but they did take on my comment, the rest of it, which I'm going to say now, which was good of them. Because they did LP, and I said to them, LP because of the games. That is it. That is the most basic, fundamental thing about LPing, is you're playing games. So focus on the games. And there's so many people that don't focus on the games. It's amazing to me. They don't know where to go, they don't know what to do, they don't know anything about the games, or they don't care about the games, or they play games that they don't actually like, but they know will get views. Minecraft, Call of Duty, Happy Wheels. Oh, I hate that game so much. Binding of Isaac, or whatever. Okay, and some people can do those games well. Some people can know about the game, they can enjoy the game, and their enjoyment can come across. But other people, it doesn't. And it's just awkward to see them fumble about in a game because it was suggested to them by a viewer and they want to please them to get subs and to grow. Which is why I'm always quite dodgy about doing suggested games. And actually, I think so far, I haven't done a game that was suggested to me. I've only done games that I know, that I've played before, or that I enjoy, and it's familiar to me. In fact, that's why I was a bit hesitant about doing Ratchet and Clank, because I'd never played that game before and that was going to be entirely new to me. But that's why you do preparation and you play the game before, you learn a bit about it, and you know about it. You have to prepare. Preparation prevents piss poor performance. The 5 P's there, listen to them. So, yeah, they don't prepare, that's the thing. And that's why it's really important to do it as a hobby and not to rush. Because people rush, they do LPs very quickly. They do LPs of games as soon as they come out because they know they get views. But the problem with that means is they don't know anything about the game. And that's why I'd like to think that I do put the effort in there, because I do research the game, try and know about the game. I mean, actually saying that, I just tried to, in the latest Bond video, I tried to explain the storyline, and my goodness me, I mucked up on that. But that's because the damn thing is confusing, not because I didn't know. I did try and find out about it. Anyway, what else is there to say about my YouTube philosophy? I think I've said quite a lot there if you've managed to get on any of that. Basically, I think the main thing is honesty as well. Be honest with yourself, be honest with your viewers. Don't... Because a lot of times, someone said this in a tweet, that you have to sell your soul to be big at YouTube. And it's quite true, because you have to do things you wouldn't do at all. You have to be this fake persona, and that's not right. What I like to see in other people's videos is someone playing a game, just down-to-earth person, playing a game, commenting about it, and just being normal, just having fun. They're not trying to do anything else, they're just bringing a game to other people, and doing it in their own style. And that's what I try to do. I try to just play a game, I try to socialise with people, I ask questions, and I try to get some responses, because it's nice to see what other people think, and it's nice to talk to them. But apart from that, it's just me playing a game. Nothing else. And I'd really suggest that to anyone else. I'd really suggest... It's so much more fun, YouTube, when you don't have to do anything. That sounds weird. But when you don't have to do anything, you're free. And when you're free, you can do whatever you want. And that's so much more fun. When there's no constraints, you're not worried about views, you're not worried about games not getting views. You're thinking, oh, this might not get subs. Who cares? Do whatever you want. It's your channel. That's my philosophy. It's my channel. I'll do what I want. And I don't care. I mean, why would I have done Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, which is it's an old game. Not many people know about it. The only people that do know about it is people that grew up with it. It was their childhood. And why would I have done that game when I know that it wouldn't get hardly any views? Because I enjoyed the game and I thought it looked really fun. And it was really fun. And without... If I was a different person, if I was a different Joe, and I said, oh, I'm not doing that game because it won't get many views, I would never have played that game, and I would never have found out how fun it was. So there we go. There's an example of why you shouldn't have all these kind of walls and barriers in your mind before you start. And oh my god, this video's quite long. I've just checked the time on Audacity. Okay, well, I think that's enough for philosophy. I hope you've got some of that, as I've said before. I will stop rambling about that now, and I'll move on to the second part, which hopefully shouldn't take as long, I'm really hoping, and that is aspirations. So aspirations, my goals, my ambitions for my YouTube channel. Firstly, there aren't any major ones. There aren't any ones saying I want to get to so and so many subs, or whatever, because that's just stupid. Subs and views come as a by-effect of the quality of your videos. Oh god, I'm going back to the philosophy thing again. I can't stop. But I will add that in, yes. Views and subs and whatever come secondary. They are a result of the first thing, which is the videos. So if you put lots of effort into the first thing, you'll get more results for the second thing, which is subs and views. Anyway, aspirations. I guess my aspirations would be just to keep on making videos, which I'm guessing is actually going to slow down a bit in terms of video output because, you know, uni is starting soon and all that stuff. So I will have to slow down a bit in terms of videos, but not amazingly much. I still have videos coming out, but you know, it might not be every day or every other day, whatever. Just to keep making videos. More subscribers? Well, that would be great, but whatever. Not the focus. I'd like to make different types of videos, which is why I'm making this very series right now. Different types of videos, because although this is an LPing channel, I'd like to kind of have a few more things, like reviews, top 10s, whatever. I don't know exactly, but just different types, different things for people to watch, and different things for me to make, so I can try different things in terms of editing and rendering and stuff like that. So yes, that is one aspiration. I'm just going to splice in a little bit of audio now, just to say, if you like the sound of these things, reviews and top 10s, I would highly suggest a Let's Playing channel, and his name is HonestTom23, and he does just those things. He does reviews, top 10s, he has a really nice variety of videos, so I'd highly suggest you go check him out. I will put his link in the description. Back to the commentary. But really, apart from those, there isn't really any other aspirations I have, any other goals. I think one goal would be to have a nice background sometime. That is a very pathetic goal, but I'll try and make a new background for my channel because it's a bit lame at the moment with just all the dots. See, that's just the small things. I can't really think of anything else. A lot of people's goals are to be partnered in the end, which is interesting. I don't want to offend too many people here, so I won't say how stupid that goal can be sometimes, but it can be sometimes. There we go, I said it anyway. I can understand why you want to be partnered if you want to play more games without the risk of copyright infringement, but you shouldn't get any of that anyway if you're not monetizing, which would then mean you only want to do it to get the money. I don't know. Would I ever end up getting partnered or want to be partnered? Possibly, if the time comes when I have a certain amount of subscribers where it's feasible to. But right now there is absolutely no point. No point at all. I haven't even, like, under 1,000 subs, there's no point. Anyway, is there anything else I've got to say about this? Well, maybe we should go back to the video. I don't know what's happened the past 20 odd minutes in the background. Probably me failing. But I think the first thing I'm going to make is to match in with the philosophy idea. I'm going to make a temple, a kind of Zen temple thing. So that's hopefully what you should be seeing on screen. But what I'd like to do is, as part of this series, I'd like to ask you, what should I make next? What type of building should I make next? And or just any part of Minecraft, like how could I design a a type of entrance, door entrance. I think it could be really small like that, like a small aspect of a building or a whole building. Because I'd like some suggestions, because I'm usually stuck for ideas. And I will say this is not a scheduled video series. It will just be whenever I have a topic to bring up that doesn't go in an LP. Just a topic about anything, life, death, God, or maybe not God, that could be a bit dodgy, but you get what I mean. So, again, thanks to Wumbler for his video, which helped inspire this one. Thanks to me for making my past philosophy video. And thank you for watching as well. So, until next time, goodbye.